this is Nas with NB Lessons. Hope you all are doing okay. My today's topic is going to be continuation of pre-algebra. We're going to see number lines and graph plotting. So we're going to learn about what x-axis is, what y-axis is, and how do we plot graphs. So let's go ahead and get started. So basically number line is basically, if you see this line right here, okay, and this is the middle of the line, the number is 0. If you go towards right, plus positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on and on and on. And on the left side, you have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and it goes on and on up to infinity. So this is basically a number line, okay? Now when we get to the graphs, we have to consider x-axis and y-axis. So let's say this is a graph. This is your x-axis, or you can call it a horizontal axis. And this right here is known as y-axis, or you can call it vertical axis. It's going up, vertical, horizontal. Now, in the middle, this part right here is 0. So in this particular case, let's say we have x, we have 0, and y we have also at 0 position on the graph, okay? So that would be right here. Now let me draw this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then over here -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Similarly, for the y-axis, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. And then on the bottom, below the line, below the x-axis, it's going to be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so forth. So basically, you have this vertical, horizontal line, x-axis, and then y-axis being vertical. So we're plotting a graph now. So let's see how we plot graph. So we say x is 0, y is 0. This is the middle point, the start point for x-axis as well as y-axis. So 0 would be right here. Let's say we say, in this particular case, let me say if we have x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So if you plot the graph, you see 1 is right here, x-axis, and then for y-axis, 1 is right here. So this is the graph. You plot the graph, it's right there. Next, you do x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. So x is 2, which is right here, and y is 2 right here. So the midpoint is right here. So this is it. So we keep going and we say, okay, let's say x is equal to 5, y is equal to 5. So 5 is right here, and 5 is on x-axis, it's right here. So this is the midpoint for 5, and then you would have this line go like this. So that's basically plotting a graph. Now you can change, let's say for example, you can say that you have x is equal to -4 and y is equal to -5, or -4, -5. So then in this case, this is x-axis. I'm going to go to -4. All right, I'm going to kind of like draw a dotted line, and then y is -5. I'm going to kind of draw like a dotted line. So this is the meet me point. All right. So let's say we have, I don't know, maybe x is equal to -3 and y is also -3. So -3 on x-axis is right here. Draw a dotted line. Y is -3. Draw a dotted line. So this is going to be the graph. So there's going to be a little bit of nudge over here, but that's your graph. So this is how you point out or plot the graph. Let's do one more example. Let's say if we have x is equal to -5 and we say y is equal to 3. All right. So x is -5, which is right here, and y is equal to 3. So I draw a dotted line up till here and then go up. This is dotted line. So this is my point. This is my point where x is -5 and y is 3. And let's see if we can do another example. I'd say x is equal to 6, y is equal to -5. So as you can see, positive is on this side of the x-axis, negative on the left-hand side, in between is 0. Y-axis, above the line you have positive numbers, below the line you have negative numbers. So x is equal to 6. Boom, right here. This is 6. Y is equal to -5. Down right here. So kind of like draw an imaginary dotted line here up to 6 and bring this down right here. So this is the point where we have, right here we have x is equal to 6, y is equal to -5. So this is basically basic how to plot the graph. More to come. If you like the content, please go ahead and give me a like. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Have a good one.